You have to stop begging for likes. You have to stop guilt-tripping people into following you or commenting or engaging in any way. You have to start giving value instead. If you do cool shit, people will like it and you won't have to beg them, and you will feel better about yourself too. I'm Dahlia and I'm a visual artist. I'm a painter mostly, and I live just outside of Boston, Massachusetts. I have been doing art my whole life, really. Like when you're a kid, you get crayons, and then I just never really put the crayons down, I would say. But when I got really serious about it, I was around 16 years old is when I knew, like, this is it. This is what I need to do with my life. I studied it in high school a lot. Like, I took all the art classes I could. I spent all of my time in the art room. And then I went to a school where college was really pushed on you. Like, no matter what you did, you had to fit it into academia somehow. So I went to art school for 1 year in Boston, and I hated it. I truly hated it. So I came back for my second year, and after 2 weeks of my second year, I was like, I'm done. And I just stopped going to classes and just started learning on my own, going to the library, reading books, going to the MFA, and just studying on my own because I really prefer that for myself and for my learning style. And then I've been pursuing it professionally ever since. That was roughly 2016, 2015, something like that, when I started to really pursue it on my own outside of school. Don't let fear guide you when you're making art or writing a song or writing a book or whatever you're doing. Don't let fear be your guide. You're allowed to be scared to mess up, but you're not allowed to let that fear dictate what you do. Started making these videos about a year ago, like in last January, where I would give art advice while working on my paintings. And before starting one of my paintings, I was telling myself, I was like, Dahlia, I know you don't want to paint right now, but shit art is better than no art. And I said those words to myself and was like, I'm sure I'm not the only one who needs to hear that right now. So I just recorded myself on my phone, just said, shit art is better than no art, shit art is better than, and I just said that like a million times, and that video blew up, and people were like, oh my God, that philosophy changed my life. Like, people were making fan art of the quote. It was really crazy. And I just realized I was onto something with that. So then I realized I had all of these philosophies about artist block and creative block and how to get past that, how to get past our fears, because I think that's all creative block is. It is fear of messing up, of disappointing ourselves, of wasting art supplies, whatever it is. I think it's fear. So this book essentially is 10 mindsets that I came up with that for myself help me overcome the fear of not being good enough, of messing up, or whatever other fear we come to call artist block. I think we live in the best time ever to be an artist because of social media. With social media, no matter where you are in the world, if you have a smartphone and internet access, you can share your art with millions of people. It's a lot of work, but it's doable. Whereas in the past, you had to live in a big city. You had to live near art galleries. You had to walk into art galleries. You had to, like, there's so many had tos. Whereas now, no matter where you are in the world, you can share your art with so many people. And I think that's truly incredible. And you can connect with people from so many places. So even if you don't have a fan base where you live, it doesn't matter anymore. You could have a fan base in a completely different country, in a different continent, and you can still be successful. So I think the people who say it's not possible to be an artist are mistaken. I think they're truly mistaken because we live in different times. A lot of the people who say those things, they're older also. They don't know the world of social media. They don't realize it's a whole other universe now. So I think if anyone ever tells you it's not possible to be an artist, you can't make money, this, that, or any of the other crap that people will say, don't listen, because they don't know. They just don't know. As someone who's doing it, I can tell you it can be done.